It's something that I haven't talked about in a long time, so let me talk about it today and share with you guys some really cool things. So basically, part number one is I'm going to be talking about today. So this is part one. And part number one is, I'm going to call this offer. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about part two, and I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. And then part three will be the next day. So make sure you guys tune in, because step number two here is awesome. Step number three is what kind of ties the whole thing together. Now, what I found when most of our members were going and they were promoting an offer as an affiliate, either, a lot of them were promoting my offers, a lot of them were promoting other people's offers. They were looking at it very singularly, like this is the offer I'm promoting. It's one offer. And during this webinar, I kind of showed people no, it's not like just one offer you're picking. You need to pick a sequence of offers. And so I kind of started building out a case study, and I'm actually going to be doing this really cool thing Friday where I'll show you guys this whole case study. But I went through and I picked a brand new niche that I wasn't in prior to this. It was in the gold and silver investing niche. So I picked a niche. I threw up a website. I spent, I think I spent $8 on a domain name. Hosting was free. Got the whole thing set up in about 15 minutes. Threw up a WordPress blog. Got the thing kind of set up. Took a few minutes there, and boom, the whole site was done. And the second step was picking what offers do I want to promote on this. And so when you're picking offers, again, you're not just picking one offer. Okay, let's say you want to promote one of my products. Let's say it's .com Secrets X or .com Secrets Local, whatever it is. You don't just pick one offer. You need to pick a package of offers. Okay, now normally what I'm doing when I'm trying to find an offer, I'm trying to find a couple different things. I'm usually trying to find something that's like a front end. A front end. Front end price can be somewhere in the price of like $27 to $47. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now I also need some more high ticket products. So high ticket products, I'm going to look for something that's going to be around $197 up to $997. Okay. Now again, I'm not talking about creating your own product. Okay. We want you guys making money quickly. So this is all affiliate marketing. So finding products that are in this thing. I also want to find some kind of continuity program. And then for me, I like to always have some kind of network marketing or MLM program in it as well, which is like the ultimate continuity program. Okay. So when I went to the old gold-silver market, and again, I was trying to build this whole thing out as a case study to show everybody. And some of you guys, if you've been on my list, you've probably seen some promotions because I'm starting to build the case study for a workshop we're doing this weekend. But I started building it out. I found two different front-end products, both that were price points between $27 and $37. Okay, then I found a high-ticket product. I think it was a $697 high-end product. And then I found for this one, I didn't have a regular continuity, but I have an MLM. So I kind of have four products that are wrapped in here inside of this offer. Okay, so again, my offer is not just one thing; it's multiple different things. Okay, now I take all this and I'm going to build out my offer sequence. QENC. Okay. So this is kind of the big aha I want you to get today, is that when you do affiliate marketing, you're not promoting a product. You need to find a bunch of products. So for example, gold, silver niche, like I said, I found all these things. If I was going to go and let's say I really found a continuity program I liked that was teaching people about SEO, for example. Okay, so I have a continuity program. So I'm going to go out there, I'm going to search other vendors, other product owners, and try to find a high ticket SEO product and a couple front end products that are related to SEO. Okay, that's the first thing, is finding multiple different offers that kind of are in one wrapper, one niche, one brand. Okay, if you're in weight loss and you find a weight loss continuity program, then go find a high ticket, find a front end, find a weight loss MLM, whatever it is. But this is kind of what you need to be able to build out your sequence. Okay, now, I kind of gave you guys a hint. Day number two here, part number two tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about the sequence. And this is where it gets really, really exciting because this is where you make a lot of money. Okay, so let me grab an eraser. I'm going to show you why most people fail, and this will help you understand why the sequencing thing we're talking about tomorrow is so important. Okay, what most people are doing and why most people fail is they do this process, and part of it's my problem. I kind of teach this, but I never really go into the whole sequence. They set up a squeeze page. Okay, they drive traffic to that squeeze page. Someone gives the name, email address. The next page, they come here and it sells them a product, right? And this could be a front end, it could be continuity, it could be high, whatever it is. But they're selling some kind of product. Let's just say it's selling a $27 product. And so we talk about this is the process, and people stop at that. What they don't understand, and what you need to really understand, is that if you just do this, you may not break even on advertising. Okay, you may have put, let's say you put $100 into ads, and you only make 2 sales. Guess what? You made $50. Well, you didn't make $50. You lost $50, right? And so a lot of people are doing this, and they're like, man, I'm losing money every single month, Russell. Why am I not making any money here? And the reason why is because they're not looking at sequence. Okay. boom, this is the first product. But after the first product, then there's another product. There's going to be, let's say, a $497 product. Then there's going to be the continuity or maybe the network marketing I'm going to put them into. Okay, and then based on this, there's a whole email sequence, a whole email series that's going to be going out in between to go and sell and pre-set up all these different things. Okay, so that's what we're talking about tomorrow, is this sequence right here, how this part of the puzzle works. Okay, but step number one, obviously, is having multiple offers. And hopefully you see the reasoning why, okay? Again, I put $100 into ads and I only sell 2 people on this front-end product, I only make 50 bucks. A lot of people are saying, man, I lost this whole game, I didn't make any money. But the reality is, you did this on day 1, 2, and 3, you were pushing this offer. Day number 4, now you introduce this new offer, and boom, you make one sale right here, you just made 497 bucks. Now you just made a ton of money on there. And then 4 or 5 days later, now you introduce your network marketing program, or you introduce another front-end product, whatever it is. That's when we start making a lot of money. Okay. So again, my main takeaway I wanted you guys to get from this lesson was multiple different offers. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about sequencing these offers, and then the next day we're going to be talking about. Well, I'm not going to tell you the third one, because this one's a secret. Okay. So that's kind of step number 1, you guys, for today. Hopefully you guys got some good information from that, and hopefully the wheels in your head are starting to turn. This is where you're going to get really excited when I start showing you the sequencing that happens on step number 2.